What's up, guys? Raptor11 here.
And I'm Maxon.
And we're here with Sascha again. So, Sascha, hello. So, it's time for the Weiss Schwarz final of the UK.
Waifu Wars.
Yes.
Yeah,
So,
versus Corpse Party.
yeah. So, on the left...
That's gimmick infringement because there actually is Corpse Party.
So, on the left, we have Joseph. He actually came top 8 for Vanguard this weekend as well, so he's got a very good weekend at the moment, and he's playing the KanColle collection, probably one of the best deck in the English format. No hands or doubts about that one.
Right now we have 3 staple meta decks, which is still sorted online, of course, because of Yuki, which is one of the sickest deck searcher in all of the game. For English set, of course, because Japanese has some other sick stuff, but then for English, it's one of the best cards, I think, for the overall meta, because it's just staple for every deck. Besides Silica, Draw 1, Slayer 0. Yeah, and then Chip Girls. Like, what can you tell about Chip Girls? I mean,
there are a lot of them.
And they have an array of effects.
No, Akagi and Musashi, then you go. And then Corpse is just Levi and, doing his restand.
Yeah, so Brad, very strangely, has just got a Levi, husbando deck, it feels like. And nearly most of it is Levi. So I'm surprised this came so far. I'm be shocked if this wins, but, it's Weiss Schwarz, anything can happen.
Yeah, the only cards that are different in this deck is the Petra for 0/0, which he runs 4 times. Then he has Irvin for 1/1, which he runs 2 times. Then you have Frank Disposition Hangi or Hangi, which is 2/1, two times. And then Irvin for 2/2, also just once. And then the rest is just Levi's. So, and then he wants the Rings of Freedom, Truth, and Special Operations Squad as his climax cards. So
let's start this game off and see what happens.
Just jump in. Let's jump in. So fun fact, besides they're shuffling the decks, it is a good thing that our super cosplayer didn't have his song again looking out from the running, because we have a guy always cosplaying that shit.
Oh, that guy.
A guy.
I know this guy.
I say I love this guy because he's very friendly and very funny, but still it's a bit weird. So tell me, guys, what is the thing about players having their playmats inside of foils still?
I have no idea. I don't
people just don't like opening them.
Yeah, I'm very confused by this, because I'm looking at them. It's just like they're worth like £10 just open.
The thing is, this
it doesn't matter. I have my Spellground mat. I mean, that's like £100 or something. So there you go. Mine's not sealed or anything. Just. You're playing on plastic at this point. It's not. You're not playing on a playmat.
This is the next stage of deck protection. You protected your deck.
Now
your deck protectors have protectors, and now you have playmat protectors.
Well, I always leave my playmat with matte dragon shields.
But I feel it's wrong to actually do such a thing, because it doesn't actually protect the game. I think the plastic sheets will actually gather and sticky, anything sticky, and so sleeve disease, I think, will happen easier if you actually have a protector.
I think Joseph has 2 climaxes, with Clock 1 right now in his hand, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
There's a 3rd card now in his hand. So he has 3 climaxes already out.
Oh, it doesn't matter, he's just going to mill through his deck.
Yeah.
So now he's going to drop one of those climaxes. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, there's 4th climax.
5. Oh, wow. That's really bad.
It's going to get the change. Okay.
He didn't show Brad how much climax he already milled.
On purpose. I think he did that on purpose, because he didn't want to reveal the information of most of my climaxes are in the bin.
Yeah.
Right. But in this position, I would say, as Brad, why didn't you look for his waiting room?
Yeah.
Because then he will know, all right. I mean, look at Joseph shaking, he knows.
Oh yeah, he's trying to keep it together, but he was a little bit nervous, because you're in the finals and you turn 1, lose.
How did Waifu was?
Yeah, I've not got all my climaxes.
Oh yeah, Petra, and then 1st climax out. So I think maybe both are flooded, so they actually don't care. There's another Petra. All right.
Huh.
Oh wow.
Wow, that was
right.
That's really awkward. That sort of thing.
I think that's a 6.
so how many is that? Is that 6 or 7?
I can't
6
remember.
or 7. I didn't count it 100%, but I think it's a 6th.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for 6.
Not this time. Okay. So now there we go. Yeah, more milling.
Yeah, that's how you play this game.
Was that? Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, the best thing that he can do now is of course mill a lot, and then of course if he has
That's another climax gone.
then he should brainstorm now the shit out of that deck if he can.
I don't think he can.
He's only got 1 stock.
Yeah.
And he's not got any brainstormers.
Yeah. But, you know, he has played 2 of the cards that's look at the top 5 and search for cards. So
Top 4.
top 4 is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
still, still, it's at least 8 cards.
Does he have to change for Bernie?
I don't think so.
No, he's siding, so he doesn't know.
Yeah, he's deciding. So climax, okay. So Brad has 3 climaxes out. I think Joseph is on his last one already.
Jeez.
There was a lot of
You do
fun.
not want your game 1 of the finals going.
But at least, I mean, look, he's clocking the best Levi in the world. this is the only card which is, sorry to say, I don't say Attack on Titan is bad, but it's the only meta card in this overall deck. It's the winning card. I mean, it's just like Xenon for sort of online, like, hey, last shot, I win.
Interesting.
So Brett is just sitting there on his Petra.
Yeah, he's going for face, it seems.
Yeah.
Face is the place.
So he draws 1. That's a 3 and for 4. 1. I think that stakes though because he cannot. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very unlikely.
Oh.
I mean, he cannot do
That's
anything.
Bernie.
But, yeah. So
So I think Brad knows that he's quite low in climaxes just because of what he can see, and at least at the start of the game he drops. Joseph, I think, dropped like 3. So I think he has that suspicion that Joe might have fewer climaxes.
The level card is also a bit harsh to do, I think.
I was playing that one. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a searching one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like quest and pay 1 to search.
It's really awkward because it's the same character as like a 1/1 where it's like it has a different ability.
Yeah, but
It's
still,
so
it's
similar.
something to mill his deck right now because I think Joseph knows that he doesn't have any protection in his deck anymore right now in this kind of position.
Oh yeah, he needs to dig through this deck, make it.
So this is the search brainstorm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I would say just play as much climax cards as you can before doing some combos because he needs to get rid of them.
Yeah.
And clocking right now would be a bit stupid because, of course, he needs to get the damage done. Yes, but in the position that Brad is in right now, I don't think he would play that much of cards in basic. So
3, 4. So he must have 1 left in if he's digging for it.
Hard to say. I don't think.
I don't know. I think he just
Brad
wanted
is not
to
checking.
just get
If
as
he,
many.
if he didn't have any in, he wouldn't have done it so slowly.
Yeah, I think Brad right now gets also suspicious of saying like, oh, I know there's something wrong. Why would you search for them right now if you don't have any left? Well, of course, he doesn't know what he has in hand. I think he still has 2 in his hand.
I know he has 1 in hand at least.
1 in hand at least, yeah. That's the one that I saw. I think it's the one that he has on top of
Oh,
his
he's
hand.
not playing. I thought he had 2 in hand. He's not playing 1.
So that's 3 damage. So it's level up for Brad.
Oh, that's interesting. Clocking the.
That was just Russell saying, please put your cards inside of the playmat so we can see them.
Yeah, that was exactly what happened.
Oh, this clumsy go.
There, climax. Yes, that's a side attack for 1 damage.
In the front there. Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
But now I think Brad
I don't
will
think
play
it's big enough.
actually. I mean,
No,
he
that's
ha-
the change.
Yeah.
I know, but
Wait,
I
the
don't think he wants...
anti-heal change doesn't actually matter against
this deck at
Corpse.
all. Yeah,
Not against green anyway.
yeah, exactly.
It's only the Mikasa that heals?
It is.
Question mark?
think the Aaron might.
Oh, are we going to see? Is this Levi squad going to emerge?
Yes, it is. I think he had a lot of. There you go. I think he had a lot of great ones, like level 1s in his hand, and now he's actually going for it. Of saying, you know what? Screw you. Now I'm gonna play my cards.
So it's top 4 for a corpse. Get another Hugany.
That was the uplifting moment guy, right? Like, I never really saw this card in play, I have to say.
No.
There you go. I think now he knows, like, okay, I can rush because Joseph is in the bad spot.
Yeah.
But then it would actually be nice to see how many cards he has left in his deck. I think it's like 10-ish before a refresh. Yeah, he realized
wants to get the.
what was the anti again that the card gave?
Anti-heal.
It's anti-heal.
But it doesn't really matter against green. But it's nice.
Well, it's deck thinning still, so.
It's a +1 as well. It's a break even.
You know where this will actually come good in handy if you have Love Life with Mass.
I actually cancelled that, which is surprising.
So he still had one inside of his deck.
1 of 2.
That's for 2.
So he's taken.
That has to stick though, because I think that's.
Does he have? He has a second.
3 cards left in his deck, so I was more or less correct on the numbers of cards in deck.
Yeah.
Which tells yes I can count cards, which is a good thing inside of this game. But yeah, it was good that he still had one.
Does he have? Yeah. Okay. Cool. So he's going to change that Fernie as well.
Yeah, it does. So now what I just wanted to say is this card in memory is actually really good against Love Life Mega Heal.
Oh yeah.
Like a bit stable as waifu decks right now because of the new Volume 2 DX. Which I think, I don't know which does that. Was it Nico that does it? Or someone? Like 5
I would have to check.
It's like I think 5 or 6 heals you can do in one turn. It's like, oh, nope. I have KanColle, super anti-heal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Madoka, the old version, where you used to get a load of ultimates in one turn, was the closest thing of like getting as many heals as possible. But sadly, that deck had to be put to waste by Kantai. Kantai, so good when it first came out. Well, still is amazing. So at least Madoka got a second set where you could have some
nice.
different. Yeah. Max runs Kill a Kill, and he always is very disappointed that he'll never get a second set.
It doesn't Kill a Kill also have anti-something? Anti-burn?
Has anti-heal, but it's not as good as Fernie.
Yeah. So I didn't want to say anti-burn, but anti-heal, yeah, I remember.
It's not as easy to get out as Kantai's.
No, Kantai's like the best one.
So Joseph attacked, right? Yes.
Yeah, he did.
So he will trigger his last card before refresh.
Yeah.
There you go. It's a compass. And I think he has one still in his hand, right?
Yeah, because I think he saved one of the soul gates for the 2k1 climax combo.
Yeah. He's definitely
so I think
saving
he's
it
refreshing with 7 at least, or 6.
Yeah. Is it 2k1 or is it 1k1? It's 1k1.
1k1.
What is the name of that climax combo?
Let's see what his penalty will be.
Is it not heading out?
Oh, the Haguro. Yeah, the Haguro 2-1 combo, yeah.
Yeah. So it is not talking about the effects. Didn't he take his penalty?
I think we're about to do that.
There you go.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just saying he didn't take his penalty. That would be a bad misplay. I mean, if both wouldn't like see it, then I would say okay, it's their own fault, but still it would be.
Well, you had 2 judges watching this game.
I mean, in this point of, I will see like in the YouTube channel going like, "Hey, misplay, didn't take his penalty." Where was the judge at this point? What did Russell do at this point? Recording and doing nothing.
Wow. The burn, the sly burn.
Slides.
So brainstorming, right?
What's this? What's this going on now? Did you play the event? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's getting the event to get
I didn't see the event like hit the board at all.
Yeah, it was first like brainstorming, and I was like, he doesn't have any brainstorm on his field, so what's
So the hug days are vanilla.
Yeah, that is our fault if we like burn Russell to death of saying like, he didn't do anything. That's why we don't pay attention to this beautiful game.
The 2-1 Levi's are really strong.
Yeah, frontal attack.
Especially we can drop them so early.
Oh wow, Climax. Okay, so that's 3 damage. Cancel. Now he can talk about canceling.
Yeah.
That's 3.
Cancel. Oh.
Why would you cancel?
I mean, it's all right in this kind of position because he will now clock a level up to 2.
Yeah, which is fine. Which is probably the best thing
Then
at the
he
moment.
will bring Brad, I think, to 2-1 or 2-2 in the terms
The
of
2-1, the Hagre. Is it Hagre? Is it Hagura? Let me just check. Oh, Haguro. He's going to play Hagro and then do the combo and then thin the deck. There we go. There she is.
Yeah, it seems like that Joseph just spawned a new Climax card again.
Oh.
Which is okay, I mean, if you can do combos, of course, but...
He'll at least be playing something this turn, I think, climax-wise. He wants to go over these early drop Levi's.
Yes.
There's Hagro again. Has he got the third one? Is that the question?
I don't think so. Surely not.
Oh, no. Well, oh, no. Okay. Sacrificing. I think this is where button. Yes. Yeah, that really caught me off because the play usually with Hagura is to play the 1k1 that gives hand encore to the front.
Okay.
Because that way, when you use Haguro's ability, to sacrifice her, to give another ship go 3k, you can hand encore to come and bring her back.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So I assumed that was what's going on here, but it's like, oh, it's not. It's similar, but it's not.
Yeah. It's just more finding
that
girls.
SR Masashi. This is such a strong. It's such a strong play, though. You just get to play climax and search 2 characters.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, let's get 3+2. This is fine, yeah.
Especially when I think it actually goes over.
Yeah.
The Levi.
So he attacks now with 9-5, which basically kills this super awesome Levi.
Because the Levi's can't have backups played.
Yeah.
During the battle.
That's it. Yeah. So I mean, he will at least bring it to level 2. Because I think it's out of canceling right now, so that's blind stock, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Triggers
sets him up for his level 3.
2, there you go. So it brings him to level 2, and also to the point of, refresh.
When do I refresh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there was a discussion going on about when you should refresh.
The actual flow will say it's kind of twice, I say. Both are on the main priority, so kind of you can choose.
Yeah, that's what we were saying,
actions.
but someone else was saying it's not, and...
What most players do in this point is, of course, refresh first, because why would you put more cards back into your deck if you don't want to?
But you can choose to. If there's like
the normal play is that both are interrupt and you can actually choose what to do.
Yeah.
But then I think Bushiroad itself stated in a question at the support team to it as like, you can choose, but why would you put six cards back if there are not climax cards? Of saying like, these are 6 cards less inside of your deck, and if you salvage, then of course you get them back. So what would you do?
There could be 1 or 2 plays that you would want to do it.
So I was more or less correct about the 2/2 to 1/2 damage, so that is good. And he encores one of the
brainstorm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So clock. All right, there's Super Levi.
So those are. Is that 1-0? Is that global or is that in front? Is that Taige? No, it's not Taige. Who is that?
But a fun fact about Brad's deck is that he just runs 3 of these Levi's that he just clocked inside of his deck. So he's only level 3 swords with 3 pieces inside of his deck.
Okay, so it is global. So both of those Haguros are sitting on 8-5 and can boost the other one up to 11-5 with her effect.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's big.
Yeah. So there comes Super Missy. I think that's what was the card again that he just played next to the Levi? Just Super Goal. I think that's a supporter, like one of the better supporter for
I don't think that's Levi squad.
No, it's the grade 2 one. But it's not Irvin.
No, that's not.
My knowledge now doesn't come through for Attack on Titan. I don't know the name of the card.
No, that's just another Levi, I think, isn't it?
Yeah. No, you have the Levi on the left, which is the 500 level 0, which is fine, but then the right card and from the back.
Yeah, I think that's another. That's not another Levi. No, it's the other guy. It's
Is that Irvin?
Yeah, I think no. Is it Irvin? No, Irvin's got blonde hair.
That's fine.
I can't tell what card it is.
No, it's fine.
But I think it was just something to ram in to get some damage in.
So let's see if he hits level 3. Yes, it does. All right. So now comes though the fun play of KanColle, which is level 3, and I think in the far I can see Max's impression of like level 3 KanColle. Here we go.
Oh, level 3. I can't like. That's so ridiculous.
This is when you see the beauty of this game.
Especially when last turn he checked the gold bar, so he's like, I'm fully prepared to kick all your guys.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he plays 3 Musashis, he plays 3 Akagis, and 1 Kaga. So
this sounds correct.
It is correct. So it sounds like basic KanColle, great like level 3s.
So, okay, so the Levi on the right.
The one that I didn't know about,
yeah,
right?
it's the plus 500 for each house on the right.
Good.
Oh, that's not Musashi.
Yeah. No, that's not Musashi. And thanks to your camera to brighten it down. But I have to say the sun was very bright in this the time of the day. It was really bad.
So he's trying to get rid of.
Wasn't this the time where I saw this guy sunblocking the table, like standing in front of the tables? Yeah, I think that's the one, because you see the silhouette of the guy like inside of the camera.
Oh, did he add the Musashi off that?
He did.
That's really good. And then you get to refresh. Wow.
Yeah. There was also a really nice play where you got to discard a climax as well from.
Yeah, that's true.
From what's it called, Akagi.
I mean, it's still a good card of saying, okay, I can do this only once, right? After the attack, once per turn, or was it once when he played, right?
We went on play, yeah.
Yeah. So, but still, depending on what he triggers in this kind of position, it will be tough, because it's a lot of damage that he can deal.
Yeah, that's good. I'm playing the
All right. So if somebody doesn't know what this card does, if it's getting cancelled, you will trigger the first card, and then it's +1 level to X, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
so
it is.
As damage.
Yeah.
So level 0 is like 1 damage then, was it?
It's level 0, it's 1. Level 1, 2 damage, and so on, yeah.
Yeah, it's 1+.
And climax cards are regarded
level
as
0, yeah.
And then our green lady is just basically when this card is placed, draw up to 2 cards, and then when this card battle opponent becomes reverse, if a card name climax card, and just don't say the long name. I think that's the card that he just played.
Yeah, that is.
The climax, you put the character into your opponent's clock, which is the basic clock shooter.
And also at the start of the climax phase, he pays out his stock, and everything gains a K.
Yeah.
Or everything. So good. So everything's sat on +2K, +3K.
Yeah, I'm sorry for not telling the whole name of the card, but it's like Akagi of first carrier division up to next. It's like, oh yeah, too long. Just the green climax card. It's alright. He just plays the blue and.
Yeah. For 4, 2.
3,
4.
4. Wow.
So it levels up, and then the trigger comes in of saying, I clock shoot your Levi instead of your damage zone.
So strong. It's 3.
Bam. There you go.
What was... So 2-3 to 3-1.
Yeah.
So attack.
For 3.
That's the blue one.
1, 2, 3.
3. Wow.
Wow. So now comes the fun part.
So if he cancels this, he can
If he
still...
cancels this,
Yeah,
he
it cancels.
gets 3 damage potentially, and if he does, Brad is done for it. So
3.
1, 2.
That's
there you
good.
go. So Joseph wins.
Yeah.
It would actually be fun to see.
I don't know if that's captured, but
like Joseph could be triggering in that position.
There were quite a few triggers in that deck. When Brad shows the deck, they were all at the bottom. You know, typical.
The thing is,
typical
he
Weiss
has
style.
let's see, 3, 5, 7, 9. 9 possibilities of having level 1+1, which is 2 damage. And then he would have 1, 2, 5, 6 possibilities of having level 2 with 3 damage, sorry. But then, of course, he has 7 level 3 cards, which is then 4 damage.
Yeah.
If you took level 2 plus 3 together, you would have 7, 10, 13 possibilities of having +1 and then just doing the last damage that he needed.
Jesus.
Yeah, which will be very tough, but to cancel it out. But then, if Red doesn't have anything to cancel, I mean that's Weiss Schwarz. just coming from that. But then Joseph didn't need any compasses.
I know, which is really strange. He only ran 2 compasses as well.
Yeah.
In the whole deck, so. It's just a nice flavor card at that point, really, for if you're not running 4 of them.
Well, he never got to the level 3 game, which is where Compass really shines.
Yeah, true.
Because he did take him from 2-3 to dead.
That is correct. The 5 damage was really helpful.
Yeah.
In doing that in just 1 attack.
And the Punishment didn't even come in.
I also don't think that he played 1 Tiger on the field, right? Because the Thai guy was just the one that in this level zone was, and the other one I didn't really see. But he just wants 2 inside of his deck, so...
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, but then he had, of course, the 2 Akashis, which are really good, because all of your other Fleet Girls get, of course, 5,000 plus. And then you can search your deck for a Fleet Girl. That's also nice. So it's a basic better Brainstormer, but Brainstorm in the first half of the game would be better for Joseph for having all the climaxes, so...
It just goes to show how much how much control Kantai does have over the deck.
It does.
He opened up really badly with those climaxes, but
I say he didn't run any compass, but then he only runs 2 inside of his deck. So I'd rather have 3 if possible, but then 2 is also fine. But then of course he had a lot of level 3s inside of his deck as well. So why wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean, Brad just played a really interesting.
Well, I think the whole point of this deck is an early rush. You know, take as much, just attack frontally as much punishment as possible.
Yes.
That is another way just to play Weiss, is just to get Yeah,
but the thing about
early drops and attack.
The only level 3 stories that Brad run in his deck was the 3 resisting fate Levi's. So it's just, what do you play on your level 3? Yeah, Levi. It's but then you have to have them exactly in your hand to do something. Where still he frees enough, because of course you can move him, but no chance to play him actually.
I think it is just there because he can put some level 3 Levi's in. I think the whole point of the deck is the early rush.
But then also think about it like this: he runs just 2 biological research in his deck, and he did run it twice actually inside of the overall game.
I'm surprised by that, running only 2. I'd probably run 4 of this.
Yeah,
I would say as a compass 3, but that's just my own kind of feeling about it.
Yeah.
Because then I would say I don't run the Sheepy Levi that he has once in his deck, which was in his clock at the beginning, and then put one biological research, Jesus Christ, inside of his deck. Yeah, that was twice, I know. And like other cards that he was running as well, I would just switch for resisting Fate Levi. But then of course he plays a strange, some sort of Levi waifu deck, if you take it in that position.
I think it was interesting. He was running the 1/1 Levi for the Levi squad climax combo, but I don't think he was running all the pieces for the combo. He wasn't running all the supporting squad members.
No.
Yeah. But I think that's because the support, to have all the members is a bit of a hassle. I think
that's what the combo does. It gets him out the drop zone.
Oh, does it?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you needed all of them so you could like drop.
No.
Levi's
It's a 1/1, but the climax gets them all on the board.
Brad had a good startup with Petra, because Petra is just basically the same as the trial deck. Aaron, is it? With like put it into clock and stock thing.
Yeah,
which is good.
Yeah.
And after that, I mean, strongest soldier Levi is okay. But then, what would you do with it?
Quite strong.
Yeah, the Beyond the Walls Levi is actually very good. But then, the card that I was saying all the time on the field was Hange, which is like the right card that was a supporter in the back, which gives like 1,000 to all the corpse characters.
Yeah,
but then if a card named Truth is then placed in the climax area, you will get plus 2,000, right?
Mm-hmm,
but then I didn't see Truth played once, I think.
I don't think he got it, or his board just never opened up.
He only plays two.
Out of his decks. So he played one in the beginning for the 2K1 rush that he did. And otherwise, I didn't see anything. The only one that I see was the Wings of Freedom, I think. That was the only one that I saw. And I think once he played Special Operations Squad. But that's it. So I would rather get out the Special Operations Squad and then play 4 Truths and 4 Wings of Freedom. And just go for the combo, that is. Of like having plus 2k, and then of course the Wings of Freedom for the Levi combo. But then of course I play 4 Levi's of like level 3, that is. So otherwise it would be a waste. But of course that's just personal like opinion. But then for Joseph, I mean, it's a basic more or less KanColle deck with some different like card quantities.
Yeah.
But I'd say I would run 3 compasses instead of 2. And the rest is just, I mean, Musashi, what do you need else? And of course, Akagi. And that was the matchup I did. Yeah.
I don't think there's much else to say about that, really.
We've fully analysed both decks. So. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Maxon has been great help going through Kansai. And of course, Sascha, an amazing help throughout the series. I've really appreciated all the help you've given us.
Yeah, no worries. If you need more of my assisting in the future, just ask.
Wow.
You've opened up a whole world.
If you're still here, maybe you should check out our podcast, 3 Times Faster, where we talk about movies, video games, and random stuff that affects us on a daily basis. Or do whatever you want, walk into the street. I'm not your mother. Do what you want. But in all seriousness, in the description below, there'll be a link to our podcast 3 Times Faster. Hope to see you there. Ciao.